Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, I am able to put this video up on both platforms, YouTube and lovinglifetv.com. For those of you who have not visited lovinglifetv.com yet, you will see it in the homepage of Loving Life TV on YouTube. The link, you can go straight to it. Just yesterday, I posted a couple of videos that I could not post here on YouTube because they would be in breach of community standards. Yeah, it's called censorship, but be it what it is. Now, why I'm talking about lovinglifetv.com right now is because where I am able to talk about what's going on with the current crisis in the world, I guess I could put it that way, without offending certain people who work for Google. There's a related situation that took place in Brisbane just yesterday. And I have a video attached here where you can see what I'm going to be talking about. A man is demanding answers after sharing distressing footage of his elderly dad collapsing and suffering spasms as he's arrested for failing to wear a mask in public. The stomach-churning incident was filmed on Monday morning in Brisbane's Botanic Gardens after Queensland's lockdown was extended to stem the spread of COVID in the community. Now, the gardens they're talking about is literally 10 kilometers from where I'm sitting right now. I know the gardens very well. And the overt action of the police that you'll see in this video is quite extraordinary. According to the man's son who shared the footage online, he suffers from a medical condition which causes him breathing difficulties and heart problems. During the arrest, he fell to the floor and starts to spasm, gasping for air and flailing as he tries to reach to his backpack, which contained his medication. Police confirmed that an ambulance was called and paramedics did not identify a medical issue, but that he was taken to hospital as a precaution. The distressing scenes were filmed by the man's partner and left his son feeling rattled and helpless when he was eventually notified. The video appears to show four police officers questioning the man as they arrest him and lead him away from the park for failing to answer their questions reasonably. The woman repeatedly told officers that the man has an exemption for wearing a mask and tried to provide personal details. But an officer was recorded stating that he was not confident the man would comply with directions if he were to remove the handcuffs. According to the man's son, he is required to carry medication with him at all times and had a legitimate medical exemption from wearing the face mask. He was interrogated as to why he was there, what he was doing, and why he wasn't wearing a mask. He answered all of those questions, the man said. As the man was led away from the park in handcuffs, the footage shows him dramatically dropping to the floor and beginning to spasm. "Do you believe me now, you pricks?" this woman asked before instructing an officer to make room so that she can administer the dose for him. "Here, let me do it, darling." Absolutely disgraceful. An officer was filmed explaining that he was legally not allowed to administer the medication, while a female cop reassured the woman that an ambulance had been called. When sharing the distressing footage, the man's son said it doesn't make any sense. He did not do anything illegal. He did not retaliate in a violent manner. He was conducting himself peacefully and not looking for trouble. He has posed several questions to the officers who arrested his dad, wanting to know exactly what he did to wind up in handcuffs and under arrest. Now remember, this happened just a few kilometers from where I'm sitting right now, in the state of Queensland. You know, the world is becoming a police state. This is quite disgusting. The man said, "This hurt me more than anything I've experienced, seeing my father get arrested as he was having a seizure." The Brisbane-based bodybuilder said he hadn't cried for many years, but bawled his eyes out upon seeing the footage, knowing he could not do anything to protect his father. Queensland is in the midst of an unravelling Delta COVID variant outbreak, with 47 cases identified in just 4 days. As a result, the Sunshine State is enduring a week-long snap lockdown in an attempt to keep cases at bay. Chief Health Officer Jeanette Young has mandated that face masks be worn everywhere outside the home to minimize the risk of spreading or catching the virus. Police said they are investigating what happened. On the 2nd of August, police patrolling the Botanical Gardens arrested a man for failing to comply with directions under the Public Health Act 2005, a spokesperson said. During the arrest, the man appeared to collapse. Well, he didn't appear to. Believe me, he collapses, and that video is coming right up. The Queensland Ambulance Service was requested, attended, and did not identify a medical issue. However, the man was transported to hospital as a precaution. As police had discontinued the arrest at that time, investigations are continuing into any possible offences committed on that day. And of course, that's the police statement, and it should conclude by saying offences committed by the police on that day. You know, what is happening in the world today is absolutely crazy. As I said, if you don't go to lovinglifetv.com, you are missing the real news behind what's going on here. You are missing the real news because I cannot post it on the YouTube platform. If you're listening to this on lovinglifetv.com, well, if you just have a look at the video archive, the videos over the last few days, you will see so much information that it'll blow you right out the water when it comes to this whole, I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Just to be on the safe side of Big Tech's community strike regime. Please remember to subscribe on YouTube to be kept informed. Please remember to register and go and have a look at lovinglifetv.com, where you will read so much more or listen to so much more, all backed by evidence. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.
Arrested. You didn't ask the questions when you were asking the questions. You can go down your head backwards. All you needed to do was just answer his questions reasonably.
What did you need to know? What did you need to know? He works at... We are on our way? What is the reason why you need to know?
All you needed to say was
I told him that.
these handcuffs are just hurting my wrist.
It's at... Would you like to ring them? And
I'm not confident that you're going to comply with our directions, all right? You're in
oh,
my custody.
thank you, thank you.
Entry to the Botanic Gardens, and then we'll go from there, okay? Do you understand everything that's going on?
Well, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely disgraceful. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You f***ing pigs! No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! He's gonna... I told you! I f***ing told you he wasn't...
Just as a postscript, the video footage you've just seen, which would be classic video footage for your mainstream media in Australia, completely censored. None of it appeared in any of the newses last night. Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 10. Clearly, fake news by the mainstream media. I'm going to leave it at that.